Good morning. I'd like to introduce to you Father Jose Ortega, currently of the Bronx in New York. And he actually graduated from our Master's in Psychology program. And I want to share a little bit of his journey as I ask him some questions to put out there for people who might be looking at Divine Mercy University. I guess the first question, Father, is how did you come to find Divine Mercy University?
Okay. I think it was through another priest that got into the program before me, and he was talking about how great it was. So I decided to check it out. At that time, I just finished the year before, I finished my doctorate in theology, and I said to myself, I don't want to go study more things. But then I start looking at what was the master in psychology, and then I say, I need to do this.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me, do you feel like the education that you received in your Master's in Psychology program, how has it impacted your success and your growing as a priest?
A lot. So I see myself as a carpenter, you remember this quote in the gospel when they see Jesus back in Nazareth, and they say, oh, he's the son of the carpenter. And I see myself, as a carpenter, like shaping myself in first place and shaping the image of God in the people that I'm entrusted to in my parishes. And myself, I thought, okay, if I have more tools, I can do more for myself and for others. So for me, studying psychology was getting more tools, very specific tools, very good tools, so that I can help in shaping myself, transforming myself, and then transforming the others as well.
Wonderful. Have you done anything to impact your parish with any types of, I would say, lessons or things that have maybe helped grow your parish by becoming a Master's in Psychology graduate?
Yes. So right after I finished my studies, I say I wanted to put into the practice. So what I have been doing, I started really a program for women, that is called, it's in Spanish, Grupo de Mujeres Latinas, women's project from, Latin America. And the idea was to help the women to flourish, and then to flourish through skills. And through those skills, like we have, computer programs, we have sewing programs, many things. But flourishing in this, then they realize that they can grow and they can grow spiritually. And then we're helping them to overcome trauma, and that's what we're doing. It's really a program to help the women to overcome the trauma. In fact, I did as well after, I did my trauma, what is called? The trauma.
Some of the trauma training when you were there as well with Dr. Keys?
Yeah, I did the whole thing. I got the whole certification. I am a trauma specialist, whatever is that thing, level 4. I don't remember exactly, because I'm very interested in how to help others to overcome the trauma. So I have been doing this and now we have 400 women,
Person who wasn't going to get any more education, you just keep going, Father. I love it.
Yes.
We call that a lifetime learner.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Sure.
That's what we are.
Well, I'll close with one other question, and that is, there's a lot of need for building between science and religion and healthcare and pastoral care. Do you feel like those are areas that were really helped for you with the Divine Mercy Masters in Psychology program? Great in those things.
Absolutely. I think that especially having before my theology, being more focused on theology, I discover, in the mental health, how spiritual is, how the spirituality is connected and how can I help the other people to grow spiritually, growing themselves as a person, and flourishing themselves. So that's really an eye-opening for me,
Excellent. I know it's not the easiest degree in the world. Most of ours have some challenges with writing and all of that. But did you find once you found your pace that you were able to implement it and do all your other duties?
It was not easy. It was not easy because I was full-time ministry, doing at the same time studying. And sometimes, the assignments, sometimes the papers. I remember one of the years I was complaining because I think it was Holy Week. I was a pastor at that time. Holy Week, how busy we are. And at the same time, we had, papers on Good Friday. I was like, by the way, this is a Catholic university and we're having Good Friday.
But they were flexible, was it?
Yes.
So that's what I thought, because I know Dr. G.
But I think it was a great experience, really. Yes. Yeah.
Well, we can't thank you enough for your gift of time and for all the lives you're enhancing out there. And we're so proud to have you as an alumni. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Your
That, Father.
Thank you.